Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about
Strange World Above the Clouds. And it is very likely you have not heard of this game, and that's a shame. At a very small print one in 2024, I think it got released at Essen Spiel. I have not covered it, but thanks to the channel it did, because I can be able to put something on screen. A link for their channel will be down in the show notes as well. The link for everything I've showed you today, folks, is down in the show notes, in case you didn't know. But anyway, what is this game? It is another one of these, hey, I'm going to get some cards and put them in a tiny, tight little grid of cards. This time it's a 4x4 grid to score points. The drafting is pure Sushi Go 7 Wonder style. At the start of the round, you get drafted free. You get dealt 3. You keep 1, hand the 2 over, and then you get 1 from the next player or the same player back. And then you have 3 cards, and you have to play all 3 of them to the grid. However you find is the best way to do that. And the game is over once both players have made their 4x4 grids, and we tally points. The trick is there are some really wicked restrictions to how you lay these cards out. Lakes cannot go next to lakes. There can't be more than 1 swamp on a given row. Volcanoes can only be placed if there is a card adjacent to them that they could destroy. And anytime you find yourself with a card, because remember, in this draft, you don't have control over everything you get. The last card you get is handed to you. And you might get a card that, I can't legally place this card anywhere. Well, that's fine. You're going to place it anyway, but it's going to go face down. It's going to be called the Zimmy, these world-eating monsters that don't score you any points, except in certain special cases where you can try to make them work. But it's just a brilliant, fast-playing, this is like a 10, 15-minute games top, no matter the player count, because it's simultaneous play. Actually, that's not true. What's supposed to happen after the simultaneous drafting is done, you're supposed to, everybody's supposed to play their cards in turn order, but that will double, triple, or quadruple the length of the game. There's no reason to do that. Just let everybody play in order. The reason they do that is because, hey, if certain cards, trigger, there's a collection of bonus stuff you can grab, and turn order matters in case multiple people try to grab those bonuses at the same time. There's this really cool thing that 1 volcano destroying a card is bad, but then if you get a second volcano and destroy a second card, where the 2 destroyed areas are, a dark city can be arise, and that's one of the biggest source of points. But if both players do it, 2 players do it at the same time, who gets the best dark city? Well, at that point, you can just look at player order and just resolve it. There's no reason not to do this completely simultaneous, because then it is a 10-minute game. The first time we got this out, Jen and I played 3 games back-to-back, and we're happy to play more. This game is so freaking good, it has now pushed its way into my top 10 games for 2024. It is absolutely phenomenal, and in fact, I think I rate it higher than Castle Combo, another really sharp, fast-playing, draft cards to build your own little tableau thing, but this one is even better. The puzzle of how to get these things laid out is brilliant. The speed is amazing. The presentation is wonderful. And the variability, the experience you get from game to game, there is a lot of replayability built into my #1 game of the month, Strange Planet Above the Clouds.
And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.